All right, let's take a look. Destroy cat devices, yeah. I think these are just like things that you find every other Twitch streamer ever. So thankful for all my followers who chat during the 15-minute pre-stream prelude and let streamer know there are fans waiting for the show to start. Listen, Lindsay waits 2 seconds. Too slow! Listen, okay? When you have just a tiny handful of people that hang out with you every night, there are sometimes lulls, and, you know, I just talk through them like there's people, because that's what you do when you're alone. But it's always better when you're here to meet. You're right. I should just wait. I should just wait longer. I will make Lindsay just called me a handful. You're welcome. Wow. I would never say that about you to me. You are a delight. You are a delight to have in my channel. And I appreciate every minute I get to spend with you. That's enough of that. Okay. No, you. I think these are all just like random shit. There's a lot of stuff on EOS. Okay, there's one thing on EOS. I have to do this still. I keep not doing it. So we'll go do it. That seems right. Should we go talk to our people and check out how they're doing? I feel like I gotta like...
I'm in the biolab.
Oh, okay. Cora. Suppose I could talk to her. What's this?
Looks like pictures of the exaltation chamber.
Yeah, the Ket are using some Angaran-made medical equipment. Could be a lead. I just want an edge on those Ket bastards. If they ever got their hands on Sid, I'd... Well, imagine if it was Scott.
I don't know what I'd do. We're all that's left of our family.
Same here. Sid was so little when our father left, and I was... well, her age now.
You raised your sister by yourself. That can't have been easy.
Had to. I waited forever for our father to come home. He never did. He was involved with some bad things. Bad people.
Backstory.
Eventually it caught up to him. There was nowhere to run. Not like a whole new galaxy.
Is that why you came here?
When you're young and stupid, you make bad decisions. Piss off the wrong people.
This game is really
long.
long.
Never goes away. Not for
and
you,
it's totally not my fault.
I don't want to not come home one day.
We're a team. I'll make sure you're always there for Sid.
Thank you, Ryder. That means a lot to me. At least Sid's older now. Maybe I don't have to worry as much. I should get back to work. Talk to my people, see if they've heard anything. Chat later?
Although I think this is just gonna be because I've kept all my VODs and I posted them to YouTube as well. Most of the like original trilogy playthroughs were 11 or 12 videos. So, hey, there you go, it worked.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
So this is the 12th video of this one. So for an open world game, I sort of expect it to almost be like twice as long, you know?
Hey there.
Hey yourself.
Question for you.
Shoot.
When all this craziness is over, think you'll have kids?
Where the heck's that coming from?
Jill, the best friend I mentioned while I was thrashing you at poker. She's starting the initiative's first repopulation effort at Prodromos. It's all she can talk about. It got me thinking. At the end of the day, this whole thing, the Andromeda initiative, we're basically here to spawn.
So, about Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Awkward wink. More awkward nudge. I know, ew, Gil. Seriously? I mean, like, yeah.
Took you this long to figure that out?
I told you.
I mean,
didn't really think this thing through.
I do intend to play
but
it.
nothing we do here
I
really
do.
matters unless we
I
survive.
do.
Jill's
And
right.
like, I should just stop
Some point
putting it
soon,
off
we
because
better
like
get busy
everybody in the
making
community
babies.
is like, are you gonna play it or
Who knew
what?
this
Like what's
thing was
happening?
just a glorified
So
dating
I
service?
will be playing it.
Oof. The biological imperative is kind of a bummer.
I think like once we finish this playthrough of Andromeda, we'll go and we'll start the Legendary Edition. I am gonna play you get the exclusive because you're here. Tomorrow I'm gonna play The Last of Us, a playthrough of The Last of Us. It's not a first playthrough for me, so it's not anything crazy, so I'm only gonna play it like once a week. But I just really have been wanting to play it again, because I usually play it like once a year at least, because I just love the game. It's super good. It's my comfort video game, which is horrible. And I know a bunch of people don't play it because it's PlayStation exclusive. And I just happen to be a PlayStation person as opposed to Xbox. So I'm going to start that tomorrow. And it'll be like a totally casual sort of like, show me if you know where every single, what are they called? Dog tag is. So I can finally get that fucking achievement. I will allow it.
So, you want to have a child of your own?
I don't know. That's never been a thing for me. You know me. Whatever my gut says in the moment, I do, and I don't look back. My mom says that's how my dad was. I wouldn't know.
Oh my god, nobody has
His gut
parents.
moved
What the
on before I
hell?
was born.
I had no idea. It must have been hard.
Hey, I turned out all right. He did his part, brought me into the world. Maybe that's enough. Thanks for talking, Ryder.
I mean, you kind of accosted me the second I entered this room, so like, you're welcome, but also goodbye. I don't know, streamer. Sounds like you're gonna play the most recent of us. I mean, yes. The answer is yes. That is just the same room. Okay, got it. Cool, 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 cool. We're going through this door now. Do you have anything new to say, PB?
Ryder, exaltation? I never imagined we were fighting Angara.
It kills me to think about it.
We have to stop the Archon, whatever he's up to. The more we learn, the more I realize how much bigger than me this all is. It's humbling.
Is there more about Kalinda you want to share?
Back home, she was upper crust. An ambassador, respected, living the high life, but miserable. Not built for royalty, she said. With her position, the initiative sought her out as a first contact specialist. First wave out of stasis. Kalinda was the one who got me thawed out early. I'm still grateful for that. But things went south soon. She hurt me. Pretty badly.
What happened?
Oh, let's not drum up that sob story. It's all water under the bridge.
Oh my god. My friend is having a tough day, so I'm texting her right now. Sorry. That's inappropriate. I shouldn't be doing that. She's stressed, so we're just, you know, we're just being a good friend. Okay. I'll leave
Thanks
you
for
to
chatting.
it.
We'll talk again later.
You know it.
Unprofessional streamer is unprofessional. Do you have anything new to say?
Going through the readouts from the Ket facility. I've never seen such advanced genetic technology. Frankly, it's light years ahead of our capabilities.
I ran across another memory fragment. Dad made Sam for Mom, to cure her. I knew that was part of it, but...
You didn't know it was the driving force?
He gave up everything trying to save her.
You didn't realize how important his family was to him?
I guess not.
Maybe that's what he wanted you to see.
I had the pleasure of working with a bunch of former skydivers back in the day. The one thing they battered into my brain is that you never call it the last jump. It's always the most recent jump. That's cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Sounds a lot less finite. I dig that.
I saw another of Dad's memories. I was in this one. Scott, too. We were home visiting. Dad told us about going through the Charon relay.
So you got your sense of exploration from your father?
We joked it was in our DNA.
Then that part of him lives on.
Gross. Okay, bye.
I'll let you get back to it.
That was enough
I'll be
therapy
here
for
if
one
you
day.
need me.
I'm out. Okay, I need to go talk to what's-her-face.
They aren't just conquerors or slavers. The Ket turn everything you are to their advantage. Worst kind of enemy. The one that makes you fight your own people.
That's what Jal faces every day, now that we know the truth.
Friends, neighbors, all changed. And they're loyal to what changed them.
You're pretty worked up about this.
Kandros wants strategies for handling the Ket. I talked with Drac, putting ideas together. Expand our guerrilla tactics.
Ooh, what's-her-face
get
is my
Angaran
favorite
military
character.
advisors, research exaltation.
This is Cora, if this is who
Just-
you're talking about.
I don't know. Wish your dad could give me his take.
But yeah, I call her what's-her-face a lot. I call everybody what's-their-face because I can never remember names when I, like, immediately. Like, it takes me a hot second.
Why? This all looks fine to me.
Nasira, your father, they always had a plan I could follow. Without one, it's too easy for people to get hurt. Like now. The Initiative's plans are shot, and people die because of it.
We're flying blind. It'll take years to put all the pieces back together.
Our biggest headache is the Ket. Work goes on, I guess. Sarissa will have a strategy. Just need to find her and the other Asari. It'll be good to have certainty again.
Okay, bye. Nice chatting with you. Okay, who's next? Who do we talk to next? Seems like everybody wants to talk to us right now. See? Everybody!
Jal?
Thank you for checking. But I'm all right.
Don't know if I would be.
I have to be. How else do we go on? You know?
I may seem tough, but I have a good shoulder.
That's kind. You're kind. I really miss my family at times like
Pretty
this.
sure you didn't call your son
you
Grunt
close
what's
to
his
your
face
family?
once. You're probably right. But he is my son, so I should be able to recall his name. Unlike what this guy? What's his name? Ryan. Ryan, that's right. Just kidding, I love you, bye. Boo.
You talk about family a lot.
Really? I guess it's just part of our culture. Our families are large, and we share our parents with the community. We all have many mothers.
My family's small.
And are you close?
My family is complicated. Isn't much to say about it.
Okay.
This random collection of Tempest oddballs can feel like family sometimes.
Yeah. I never really felt
God, I
had
forgot how
purpose,
good this scarf is.
But here, I do.
What about the Resistance?
My place in the Resistance is not what I'd like.
But that kid on Aya looked up to you.
Sure. But you are going to do something important, Ryder. I feel it. This is where I should be.
Oh, so this is like friendship. Like, I'm not trying to, you know, get with him. I'm just trying to be friends.
I like having you around. Specifically you.
Because of my skill and
Or
knowledge.
did I fuck it
Not
up?
really.
Because you enjoy spending time with me.
Oh, maybe I
As much
fucked
as
it
I
up,
do.
guys. Oh, no.
You do?
Yes. You're fascinating. And special. And
Now I'm uncomfortable.
great.
Thanks.
And I mean it.
Okay, I hope that just meant friendship, but I think I might have gotten it wrong. It was the first time it showed up and it wasn't like a heart, you know? Like, it wasn't like, hey, you know? I mean it, you're strange. That tracks. That tracks. I don't think there's anybody in here. I think this is my house. Oh, no, it's not. This is where I came from, isn't it? No, that's where I came from. Fuck, I'm lost. I'm already lost. We've only been here for how long? Oh, that's Gil. No, we already talked to him. That's right. We already did this. We're good. Everything's fine. Okay. Now we can talk to Callow and Suvi, I think are their names.
Callow, settle down.
If this isn't a good reason to get excited.
What's up? You guys aren't fighting, are you?
Why would I fight with my best friend?
Yeah, that checks out.
Best friend? Oh, Callow. Callow's very excited about a report I received from EOS. It's good news. The radiation levels are steadily dropping.
Hell yeah.
Your outpost Prodromos is really going to make it. When do you want to head back?
We could go, but we need to balance our priorities. Why?
Just saying, if I'd created a thriving community in a brand new galaxy, I'd want to visit.
Just wait till they put in the beach and the water slide.
You're
What?
just playing with me.
So, radiation levels are down. More to explore?
Yes, but there's been a rise in Ket activity
Ah,
as well.
Figures that we're not the only ones to benefit from the planet's improvement.
Might be nice to see how it's doing.
Almost like a vacation.
Almost. Maybe we'll head back at some point.
Well, you're the boss. Just say the word.
Yeah, I'm the boss. Guys, this wine is really good. So we went to the farmer's market today. And this guy was selling wine that he made. And this one has got like a pinky tint to it because it's made with blackberries. And it's really good. And it doesn't come with a disclaimer about how much alcohol is in it. So, you know. But the picture on the front is just like a guy and a crocodile stomping on grapes. Like, what? Like, hold on. Let's see if I can show you that. Just a guy and a crocodile stomping on grapes. It's madness. Madness, I tell you. Oh, Ryan, if you want more, you should get some. Because there's not much. Well, it might be a dinosaur, but who knows, man? Look at the winery name, Stone Age. Listen, there weren't dinosaurs in the Stone Age. They were in the one before that. Whatever that one is. Right? I'm waiting. The Paleo Age. Dino Age? The Renaissance? I'm just kidding. That last one was a joke. Listen, I'm very smart, okay? I'm very, very smart.
Fold orbit is steady.
Okay. So we're gonna go to was it this one or was it Havaro? We need to go to Havaro. Yoink. Boop. Mm-hmm. I want Girl Squad. Her. Okay. Girl squad. Nice.
Entering atmosphere. LZ in sight.
Okay. Mip. So we just gotta go there. So. How do I get up there, though? Do I have to climb the whole fucking thing again? Because that's really irritating. I will not be a big fan of that. Guess we can just fast travel here. And then walk for days. Oh. What happened? Okay, I was kind of frozen. Okay, I think we already read that one. We're just gonna ignore the crazy sounds coming from over there and walk this way. Or we're not. Oh, hi! Hello, the Lord Ripper. Welcome in. Thank you so much for raiding. Hang on, I will, welcome you when I am not being moided. I will welcome you properly when I'm not getting dead. Where'd they go? Over here? Oof. Where's the guy? I'm just gonna keep hitting you until you turn around, buddy. Oh, he turned around. Where'd he go? Oh, he died. Okay. Moiter Inc. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, hello. How are you tonight? Oof. Let's see. I think we're good. For now. Okay, take that. Go up this way. I don't know if this is...
Get ready to fight!
I don't think this is the way in. No. Oh, he's down here. I'm just gonna keep moving this way. Squinting at Babe Mac with a million icons. Do I have to climb up there? Literally my first time visiting Tokyo. Oh, wow. I have never been. Okay, let's see. We're inside the monolith. This does not feel quite right. No, this is certainly not right. I need to go around this way, I think. Yeah, I need to go around this way. Oh. These are the things that, like, explode in my face, right? Fun stream fact, if you keep saying hello, hello in streamer's accent, it eventually turns into aloha, aloha, aloha. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Is that another container or no? Okay, I need to find where I'm actually going. Oh, that's a big thing that I don't want to talk about right now. I don't want to talk to you. Okay, so I need to keep going this way. And then I think I have to round the corner here. Wow, I'll allow it. Man, do I really have to go by this guy? I just don't want to. He's scary. He's scary. Okay. That's a bigger, scarier guy. Nope, we're just running. No, I'm ignoring the sounds. Nope. I'm ignoring you all. There we go. Nope. Nope, we're just running by you. Nothing to see here. Nailed it. Please tell me I don't have to climb this whole thing again. Ugh, that'll really suck. Oh, ouch! Hey!
Those floaty remnant bots try to
Oops, I keep hitting the wrong button. These bad people. Okay. Stop shooting the thing and it will stop shooting you. Okay, running away, running away. Don't charge me. Don't do that. I don't like that. Ouch. Alright. Okay. Now we are closer to where we want to go. I feel like I should have just fast traveled over here, but this is like the bridge to it. God, I hate maps so much. Oh, I can literally fast travel up there. Okay, cool. It's fine. Everything's fine. I don't think I'm in combat anymore. So can I do it? Can I fast travel now? What? I'm not in combat though. Oh man. Who's making it so that we're in combat? Stop that. Everything's fine. There's nothing to see here. Fast travel sucks. You can't eat or drink until sundown. Listen. We're not RPing encumbrance. We're not RPing food. We're just living. We're just living. Can I do it now? Hell yeah, let's go. This is way faster. Roger, Roger. Sometimes when the game is long and you have to do every side quest, fast travel is necessary. Okay, finally gonna finish this task.
Your sister was moved across Havarl. This data drive should have the specifics.
Thank you. With all this information, I could see Amara again. But the thought of leaving frightens me. This is my home. If I leave, I abandon my duties. What if I never get to come home again?
Everyone gets scared. It passes. Amara's your sister.
And home is often a person, and not a place. I will swallow my fear. Thank you for this. For helping an old man.
To meet. Hella sus. Nobody pooped even once during the 200 hours of Mass Effect. I mean, dang. I mean, I think you're right. I think that's super suspicious, and I think we should all be questioning that kind of behavior. It's not normal, and we should be worried about that. Is there anything to do on the Nexus? This is still on hold. I don't think I've checked my email though, so maybe we should just go check. Let's go check our email, guys. That's like my favorite pastime in the Mass Effect universe. It's reading my emails. Hola, Titans Era. Hello, you've got mail. Welcome in, bud. How are you? Okay, get on the ship. Big ship, can't miss it. But also, where is my ship? Oh, fuck. Is it over here? Is it over there? Is it over here? Today is your birthday! Happy birthday, buddy! I hope you're having a good day. Big epic. Big epic. Nice. I love that for you. Did you do anything special for your birthday? What are the odds? ME Legendary Edition having Space Zoom and Space WhatsApp instead of Space Email. I mean, all they really need... all they really need is a flip phone. That would be super helpful. Product placement is tight. gotta get the ad monies. Gotta get that ad revenue.
Bridge is yours, Pathfinder.
Happy birthday, Titan Zara. Nothing special, just wanted to do nothing, and that's what made it great. I love that. I love that for you. That was my favorite birthday pastime as well. Was doing literally nothing.
Pathfinder,
Living the dream. Abso-fucking-lutely.
You have AV.
The swelling has gone down significantly, and I seem to be able to talk normally again.
Good. Keep me updated. And remember, cool food and liquid only. Nothing.
Oh, I thought she was talking to me. I was like, oh my god, I
Thank
missed
you,
something
Lexi.
huge.
Is there something wrong? Did you hurt yourself?
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just getting over some inflammation of the soft tissues of the mouth. It was dramatic, but ultimately non-threatening.
What?
Have you ever heard of the lick
20
test?
now. Hell
Back
yeah.
before
Welcome to
scanners
your
were portable,
20s.
Earth scientists would employ
I
this
just
test
left
in the
mine.
field. They used it to tell rocks from fossils and get a
Sad
basic
face.
idea of their mineral composition.
You know what I like to think? That I left my 20s so you could enter your 20s. Also, you're welcome.
You licked a rock, didn't you?
I was distracted and forgot it was
30s
a
Club
Helios rock.
represent in
Do
the
it
house.
unconsciously. When I was little, my father and I would go
If
on
you're 30 and
expeditions.
you know it,
The lick
clap your
test was a huge
hands.
part of it. He made science fun for me.
Thank
Your
you for
mother
making
was
me
something of a
older.
scientist, wasn't she?
I mean, you're welcome.
She specialized in biotics research. Got her start in medicine.
I read all about her research and your father's. AI and implants. They achieved so much in so little time. Sam is an astounding achievement. I left my parents back home. They told me they were proud of me. And then lived out their lives while I slept.
Claps hands 3 times, sits down to catch breath. No, it's too real to meet. Stop. Make it stop. No. Say it ain't so. I'm not gonna flirt with Suvi today. Probably ever. It's fine. Chill, Lamau. Lamau.
If I were them, I'd be proud too. You came here for the sake of science. That takes courage. Some crazy, but mostly courage. I'm sure they knew that.
Thank you, Ryder. I needed that.
Yeah, when you wake
Anytime.
up in more pain than you started out and before you went to bed, you know you're in your 30s. Oh, it's too real. No, it's too real. Okay, we gotta talk to Callow now. So I think maybe we got some new
O'Connell and
stuff.
Serena spent months getting our systems coordinated. You can't
Lamau
just
just makes me laugh even
connections on
harder.
the fly.
Lamau.
Bill, I know you can hear me.
The whole ship can hear you. I'm just not listening.
You're fighting again?
I'm thinking the same.
I just think we should. I think we should. Oh god, I wish there was a way to do this. When text streaming next, we should we should tell him to make his AI that, like, you know, says things out loud to say Lamau instead of laughing. That's all I ask. You have unused research data. Okay, sure. Let's go do that then.
Why can't you just ask her yourself?
Because.
Because.
Just because.
I feel like there's something I'm supposed to know.
I take it you moved your stuff over from the Nexus?
Yeah, my squatter's paradise is all the more cluttered. What's up?
Okay. That was just a little side
Thanks for chatting.
speech, I guess.
We'll talk
then.
again later.
You know it.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to my very riveting playthrough of Mass Effect Andromeda, where I talk to everybody constantly. Lamau makes me giggle my derriere away. I don't know how to pronounce that. Gamda. We'll call it Gamda. I don't know. I don't know how to say things. Listen. We all have our strengths and weaknesses. Augmentations. Oh god, this is overwhelming. I still don't have any aluminum. Or aluminium, depending on where you're at. Research. Okay, I can research stuff. Let's research armor. But how do I know if they're good? Lamau epic. It's like how I pronounce sma. So much hate as sma. Nice. See, I'm learning from all the cool kids. That's just what's happening. Alright, do I want the Hyper Guardian ones? But the N7 stuff is just so clean. I mean, like, look at that shit. Look at that. But I feel like... this is pretty cool, actually. I'm gonna research this. Select project. Okay, so I have to research Hyper Guardian Chest 1 in order to research the rest. Okay. Can I do the rest? Okay. I have so many points. Oh no, who's gonna break the news to streamer that GIF is pronounced GIF? Don't even start with me. Don't even start with me, chat. I know it's supposed to be GIF. But nobody says it that way, so I'm not gonna. I don't know why I just researched the chest plates so big. I don't know. Let's do the helmet, because my helmet is a little psycho. Okay, we can do it twice, I think. Yeah. We have 25 points now. Can I do one of the legs once, or no? I pronounce it as GIF instead of GIF. Fuck. What have you done? You're all dead to me. Chad is dead to me. Oh. Oh my. So I mentioned earlier, my friend is having kind of a rough day. She just tried to FaceTime me, which obviously I couldn't do, but she just texted me and she was like, I just found ice cream in the fridge. Or a freezer or whatever. Wherever you find ice cream. And she's very excited. And it's, you know, it's the little things in life sometimes. Do I need this? Do I have anybody to talk to? No calls. Okay, what did I come here to do? I'm not dead to you. I just fell gracefully. Graphic interchange format. Don't even start. Don't even start with me. I can't jump in this form. God damn it. Okay, I came to check my email. That's what I came to do. And then, you know what I did? I did not check my email because ADD brain did not allow it. Oh, I went the wrong way. Also, did anybody know maps are really hard? Okay. Where's my house? Fuck. Down the stairs. Down the stairs. Ladder. Whatever these are. Okay, chat, listen. I may have had half a bottle of wine. I'm sorry, it just can't be helped. Okay, so Vold and Havarl are like at 100%. Eos is on 82%. My brain acts like that too. Yeah, it's just a thing that happens. You know what? Like, attention span is squirrel, you know? So what are you gonna do? Email terminal. Use. Oh my god, I have so many emails. Look at this. Oh, it's overwhelming. I just can't. Oh no. Message from Vold Intel on Ket. Greetings, Pathfinder. My name is Rayless. I serve the Angaran Resistance. Some of our scouts have returned with interesting information about the Ket that I'm certain will intrigue you. I will wait for you on Vold. Please come soon. Okay. Archive. I used to be hella hyperactive too. Yeah. I never had the hyperactivity. I don't think the way that it would have been, like, specifically diagnosed. Chances of Lindsay beating this game are astrological. Listen. Eventually we will do the main quest, okay? But right now I have to read every email that is in my terminal. That is just the rules. I almost just said I don't make the rules, but, like, I do. So, you know, we're just gonna let that go. Okay, stress test from Callow. Hello, Ryder. Quite the rescue. The Tempest isn't intended for these kinds of operations, but she's performing splendidly. Not that I encourage you risking your life for stress tests or anything. Still, well done. I spoke to the Moshai when I happened past. Medbay. She left an impression, I must say. Patient but remarkably driven. It's easy to see how she withstood the pressures of torture in that place. Sometimes I wonder what my people could do with a bit more time to be patient. Callow. Oh, man. Should be sleeping, but Gil, from Gil. Worked for 42 hours straight, ships humming, called it quits to get a little shut-eye, but I'm wide awake here. Figured I'd use the time to practice my poetry. Oh no, he's writing me poetry. God damn it. What is this, high school? Okay. Didn't know I practice poetry? Neither did I. Probably because I don't, but here it goes. Helios, are you healing us, or will we regret ever coming because the Ket are forever bumming our space? I hate myself. I hate myself so much. Oh my god. So good. Lindsay realizing she kind of does make the rules is surprisingly both a mood and a vibe. That's what I bring to the table, y'all. I write poetry and rap. That is super cool, Titans Era. That is super cool. I don't mean to bum anybody. I thought he was writing me love poetry because he kind of is that way, so I was a little nervous. I wrote a lot of poetry in high school. It was a great outlet for me. But I don't do a lot of writing anymore. Oh, okay, we got to finish Gil's email. Not as cool as Gil, but fuck. Wait a minute, is that actually good, or has the analytical sphere of my brain fallen asleep? Gil. Goodbye, Gil. Go to bed. Never mind. From Gil. Great. You know how I'm out here searching for my true purpose? Yeah, poetry, ain't it? Helios, are you healing us? Sheesh, Gil. This is happening. Okay. Okay, from Vetra, the last talk. Writer, thanks for listening to me. I hope I didn't come across whiny. Could my life have been different? Sure. Could have had a dad, a mom, a rigid upbringing, and great prospects in the Turian civil service with the stiff collars and the yesers to go along. What I'm saying is different's not always better. I don't regret anything or what I've done to get where I am. Don't regret coming here either. Vetra. I do more reading now in Lamau. Yeah, Lamau. Yeah, I definitely used to be a big reader. I could go through a book a week easily. But now all of my free time is spent baby wrangling and streaming, so. Wait, hold up. How about a fanfic, though? Any hidden treasures buried in the interwebs under a clever nom de plume? No. 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 We're not doing this, chat. We're not doing this. Thank you, Pathfinder, from Amurd. It is I, Amurd. Thank you. I write to you now from Amara's home on the other side of Havarl. I am surrounded by her children and grandchildren whom I have never met, but who welcomed me as though they'd known me all their lives. I left my home only to find another one, though I wish I had done this years ago. I'm grateful for the time I have left. This would not have happened without your help. It is beautiful here, Amurd. That is great. I fucking love that. About Liam's movie night from Suvi. Dear writer, I heard what Liam's planning. It sounds like a great idea, even if things are unsettled at the moment. I'd love to help out. Stop by when you can. Suvi. Her voice says no, but her eyes say, don't you even dare. Don't you even dare. Yes, correct. Okay, meet with Raylis on Vold and go talk to Suvi. I will turn this ship around, chat. I will turn this ship around. Probably 40 more times this week, so I'm just saying. Do I talk?
Liam says he's planning a movie
night. There we go. Okay.
That's the idea. He's putting it off because it didn't seem right after seeing the exaltation facility. But now there's a delay. I had a thought. Every vid's better with snacks, right?
Hell yeah, snacks!
I found an Angaran recipe for these little morsels you can make from a local Helios plant, but it's rare and...
You want me to look for one?
Oh, would you? I'd love to, you know, be social and things.
Cool. Snacks. Okay. Find a plant on Aya for Suvi. Okay, that's cool. I'll do that. Hey, someone has to wrangle those babies. Yeah. I'm looking forward to the day I can put my child in daycare. I am. I really am. I love her to death. I do. I love her a lot. But I'm a little burned out. Ice cream cake epic. Oh, hell yeah. I love that for you. I have been eating my weight in chocolate. Speaking of which, chat. Pick a number between 1 and 9. And meet. You can say it. But you gotta put a real number after it. Demeet. Demeet. Don't make me come after you. I'll do it. I may be 30 now. But I will hunt you down. 7. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, good choice, Titan Zara. Good choice. So I have this, Titan, you might not know this, but I have this box of chocolates. And... Shut the fuck up, Ryan. Nobody asked you! Nobody asked you here, Patrice! Okay, I have this box of chocolates, and every now and then I ask chat to pick a piece of chocolate for me to eat. And so you have picked this piece of chocolate. Thank you so much. Numbers are hard. I love that you knew exactly what I was going to say and were like, you know what? She's going to yell at me for saying 69 for the 400th time, so I'm going to say something else. Equally obnoxious. Big epic, yes. Hell yes. This is what I do. I eat chocolate on stream. And I avoid the main quest at all costs. Don't bully Ryan! I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And for those of you who are just listening and don't know why I'm bullying Ryan, it's because he says, no, Demeet is correct. You should have said integer. To which I said, fuck you, Ryan. Really loudly. I love him. I really do. But he's dead to me. Main quests suck. It's all about the side quests. Thank you, Titan Zara. We are on the same page. It's kismet. Especially in these kinds of games, I am very much into side quests. I gotta go find Liam. I definitely didn't talk to him, and I don't know where he is. Because he apparently paused movie night. And now everything is terrible. And I have to go fix it. Is he in here? Hello? Hello? Maybe he's in here? No, he's not in here. Is he in here? He might be in here. Yeah, he's definitely in here. Oh, that's Drek. Wrong one.
This isn't good, Ryder. The Archon's dangerous. I've seen people like him before.
I can't wait for the new Dragon Age so I can avoid the main quest. Hell yeah. I'm definitely a roamer. I'm an explorer. I love to do it. It can't be stopped.
He's definitely dangerous. So dangerous, I'm not sure we're ready to deal with him.
Take him out.
I wouldn't say I'm, like, necessarily a completionist when it comes to video games, but I definitely try to do everything that I can without, you know, going, like, to the internet to find the, like, little intricacies.
He can do that to us. He has that power.
Someone like him you take out fast and hard. Get the leader, the rest will follow. Honestly, drop a nuke on his head, blow up his son if you have to. Take the collateral damage.
Wait, on a scale from Grunt to Rex, how cool is this dude? Okay, I have a follow-up question. Do you put Grunt on the lower end of the scale or the higher end of the scale? This is very important for the scale. Negative values acceptable. Nice. Yes, thank you so much, Demeet. That was a very helpful response. He's super cool. I wouldn't say he's as cool as Grunt. But he's very close. But his granddaughter, super cool. Super cool. I'm a little disappointed she's not the one that we travel with, but...
There's better ways to stop him than brute force.
Maybe, but I'm not gonna let an enemy get close enough to pry my plates open and go for the soft kill. You don't mess around with this kind of thing. Ends badly each and every time.
Another galaxy, and there are still despots. We saw similar types back when I worked as a peacekeeper. Pirates attacking the colonies. We trained the colonists and they started fighting back. Raiders didn't expect that.
The Angara already know how to fight. But the Archon, he's got an army to back up.
Honest answer is Rex is the literal coolest, but Grunt is family. It's very true. Grunt is very much family. Rex was very cool, although I didn't travel with him a lot, and I feel like, looking back, I might have spent more time getting to know him a little bit. But I didn't really do that in my first playthrough. I wish I had a cool voice like that. Hell yeah.
But I've got you and everyone else on board.
Huh. True enough. Never
But Drac is pretty
underestimate a
cool.
small, capable strike force. You keep thinking about how you want to handle this.
We'll only get one real chance at it, won't we?
Yep. So when we take him down, let's make sure he stays down.
Hell yeah. So my only complaint about the cool characters that I travel with is that there really isn't a whole lot to their backstory that we get to explore, right? Because this is the bathroom. Okay. Because we're all traveling to a new galaxy. Like, your backstory doesn't exist here anymore, you know? So we sort of just have to exist. You know who else was cool? Mir gets vaporized by his streamer's laser eyes. Miranda is not cool. Miranda is dead to me. And you know what? You know what? I wish she had been vaporized instead of Samara. There, I said it. That's all I'm saying. I'm just mad about it. Okay? I tried my hardest to get her killed, and she lived. And she lived, god damn it. Fuck, so Liam was down here, like... Crap. He's somewhere down here, and I just don't know where he is. Like, what the hell? Go down the ladder faster, please. Miri did nothing wrong. .jpeg. Excuse you. Excuse you. Get out of my chat. I'm just kidding. Don't leave. Please don't leave. Okay, is he in med bay? No. Is he in the crew quarters? That's the Moshai. That's Jal. Ah, there he is. Okay, hi.
Just waiting on that armor requisition / project. No pressure.
I know, I need to find aluminum. I'm sorry.
We'll talk later.
Okay, he has nothing cool to say. We've literally just been wandering around talking to people. I'm so sorry, everyone. Oh, no, we have to read the crew info board. This place is amazing. Mental wellness. Given recent events, this seems like a good time to refresh you on Andromeda Initiative's mental wellness program. This states that mental disorders are, one, real stress, PTSD, anxiety, and depression are not just being tired or making something out of nothing. They are complex conditions that require proper attention and care. Two, relatable. At some point, your colleagues have likely experienced the same feelings. Regardless, those around you are supportive and sympathetic to what you're going through. Three, treatable. A broken leg takes special treatment, rest, and an adjusted workload to properly heal. Mental disorders are no different and can be alleviated with medication, therapy, and support. Come by Medbay if you have questions. Cool, Lexi. I wonder if Lindsay would treat Miranda better if she had seen Chuck. Nope. Nope, I wouldn't. Although I did treat, was it Evie? Is Evie the name of the AI? I did treat her differently because I knew who the actress was. Angaran word of the day. Tavum. Noun. A pleasant intoxicant stirred into hot water or fruit juice. Say tavum. Okay, tavum. Comments. What's it made from? Is it sweet or more like beer? What happens if you mix it with booze? Does it get better or do they cancel each other out? We need to do some scientific tests, maybe with little umbrellas. Oh my god. 5. Yeah, 5. That's her name, 5. My God. That show was really good. That show was a lot, though. If anybody is curious, Battlestar Galactica was a lot. It was a lot of brain power that it took to understand that show. Okay. Now we move on. Now we go do a quest. So we have more ally and relationship quests. Know your enemy. Meet with Raylis on Vold. Okay. This is on hold. This is on hold. This we have to find aluminum. This is on hold. This is on hold. On hold. God, everything is on hold. I probably should do the main quest. Fuck. Okay, so this is a good one. Then Helios assignments. Let's see. Tempest. Movie night snacks. Oh, find a plant on Aya for Suvi. Okay, we should go to Aya, actually, because I don't think we've gone there yet. Yeah, I don't think we've gone to Aya at all yet. Let's do that. Let's go to Aya. Wait, no, not wrong numeral. Number 6. 6 was the one who voiced Edie. Yeah, that's right. That's right. 6. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. You are correct in your correction. Oh, Ryan's brushing his teeth. I was like, what is that sound? I'm dumb. Math is hard. Yeah, math is hard. Can confirm. Okay. Oh, the main quest is on this planet. We shouldn't go there. Just kidding. I'm not kidding. Not kidding. Oh, fuck. I always hit this button by accident. Oh, I'm out of wine. Last cup. That's it. That's all she wrote.
At least it keeps Aya head.
You know it's homemade wine because there's like bits in it. You know, like bits from real grapes and stuff. It hasn't been like over processed. This stuff is so good. It like goes down like juice. It's amazing. Bits are the best part of wine. I agree. For the most part, I agree. Skip that. Okay, we're going to Aya for the first time ever. Woo! Guys, this is new content. Very exciting stuff. Wine tips, make sure to ask the server for the bag of their freshest wine. That will definitely get some questions. I have been known to dabble in the boxed wines, especially in college, because it was cheap and it was good. Oh, we're like literally we're all here. Okay, cool.
Stars and skies light our way.
Stars and skies light our way.
She knows how to play a crowd.
She's the Moshai.
And that is...
Welcome home. I never thought I'd see it again. Without the Resistance and the Pathfinder, I wouldn't be here.
I did the hard part, okay? We're not gonna say that.
We made a good team.
We freed more than just the Moshai. And the Pathfinder killed a Ket leader.
We have a lot to celebrate.
I promised to lead the Pathfinder to Aya's vault.
You're still recovering. Take your time. I'm not going anywhere.
Not without our help.
I'll prepare the vault for your arrival. A shuttle will bring you to me when it's ready.
Thank you, Moshai.
We've been alone against the Ket for too long. You've proven it doesn't have to be that way. It's time we discussed an alliance between our people.
We're happy to make room for you on the Nexus.
We'll provide an embassy here as well. Our city is open to you. Join us.
My peeps got giant foreheads. Giant forehead gang.
Well
Let's
done,
go.
Joel. Report for reassignment.
I need to stay with the Pathfinder.
Jal has already become a valued member of my crew.
Of course he has. I see the benefit. Request granted.
Hell yeah.
I need to file a mission report. Don't leave Aya without me.
Copy that. It's like that Little Caesars meme. Little Caesars, it's hot and it's ready. Me. But is it good? Little Caesars, it's hot and it's ready. Oh, fuck. Lol. I love that shit. You know what I haven't had in a while? Like, good. I don't want to say fast food, because I feel like things like Little Caesars aren't quite fast food, but I'm talking about things like Olive Garden, where it's like sit-down meal, but it's like cheap and good, you know? Like, I have not had that in a while. Take the shuttle to the Eye of All. I don't want to do that yet. Okay, let's do this. I haven't been to an Olive Garden in a very long time, and I gotta say, I'm a big fan.
You came back?
I have bad news. Your supplier, Keldo. The cat got him.
Thank you for confirming how he died. You have his supplies?
Supplies. Your friend is dead. Don't you care?
I grieved for Keldo before I sent you to find his body. He fought for the Resistance. Died for it. We still need what he promised.
The cat had your weapons. I got them back.
Yes. All of them. And Keldo's killer's dead. This is good. You're honest, Pathfinder. Reliable. I'll tell Ephra you did well.
That Cheesecake Factory experience, I got you. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Do I say are we friends yet? Like, I feel like maybe that's a little bit too desperate, and we just avoid that. Even if we're thinking it, we just avoid that.
I appreciate it. I do want our people to get along. Help each other.
You proved it. This time at least. Need to get the weapons where they belong, but Keldo would want me to help you. I have things you can use, and I want to see your credits for myself. Trade?
Think I'm getting the better deal. All you walk away with is a number.
True. But who knows what that number will be worth someday. My inventory's open to you. Anything you need.
Jesus, Jaw, grow some empathy. Yeah, this is not Jaw. This is some other random dude. Oh, I can sell all the salvage. But I don't think I want to sell it all, right? Because I want to keep... I think I just racially profiled a Mass Effect character. Well, don't do that. But this guy was kind of an... I mean, like... I don't want to say he was an asshole because I think he was just being pragmatic. Like, he knew his friend was dead. And he was just being blunt about it. You know, like, he was just saying it, and that was that. But yeah, it was a lot. That was a lot. Okay, I want to keep, like, the cadmium and stuff. Because I need aluminum. I have 20... Oh, these are vendor items. Yeah, let's buy this shit. Wait, I want to buy it all. Can I... Insufficient funds. Okay, my items. So I want to sell some stuff. What do I want to sell, though? Let's sell this. Fuck it. Let's just sell it all. Total cost 1,000. Okay, so I need more. I'm definitely not wearing this, so we can sell that. We have a better one of that. Better one of that. I feel like these are all like we can sell this stuff. Okay, so I get some more stuff. So let's just trade that. Let's just do that. Okay, so we have aluminum now, which I hope means we have enough aluminum to research what's his face's stuff. Okay, so we gotta go this way, I think. Through here, maybe? Guard. Holographic message terminal. Ooh. Oh, this is a lot. Aya information bulletin update. Translated from Shalesh. Vold Victory Drive. Vold's people desperately need basic supplies. If your family can spare nutrient paste, unused clothing, survival gear, machine parts, tools, extra weapons, ammunition, it could make the difference between life and death for those resisting the Ket conquest. Please donate. Place donated items in the nearest Victory Drive station of your residential complex. Moshai Shefa has returned. The rumors are true. Our beloved Moshai Shefa has been rescued from the Ket by brave members of the Resistance, aided by the Milky Way visitors. The Moshai is recovering and in good spirits. Reminder from Governor Paranshi. You may see unusual visitors on Aya in the days ahead. Don't be alarmed. They're here as guests. Remain vigilant and report suspicious activity to Aya security, but do not attempt to confront or restrain anyone yourself. Okay. Aya update 6100. Resistance recruitment surges. Recent victories on Volt have spurred renewed public interest in joining the Resistance. Volunteer signups increased 500%. Yikes! Over last year. Efra de Tershav encourages everyone, regardless of age, talents, or experience, to submit to a Resistance recruitment screening. Scourge strike on southern Havarl. Archaeologists working at a dig site on Havarl's unsettled southern continent were forced to abandon their camp when a freak tendril of Scourge energy pierced the atmosphere above their location. No injuries were reported, but the team leader stated to the group lost years of research in the event. Kadara Port Travel Advisory. Cargo ship and transport vessel crews are reminded that Kadara Port remains a high-risk travel zone. No official business has been sanctioned with the deserters, and contact with the Milky Way immigrants living on Kadara is strongly discouraged. Oh, okay. Wanted engineer. Looking for a level 7 starship engineer. Experience repairing and maintaining Varlstead Juve thrusters is required. Will work for extended travel periods lasting up to 6 weeks or more. Basic zero-gravity combat training preferred, but can be learned on the job. Meal prep skills and an engaging conversation style. A plus. Must be clean. Submit applications to Captain Samajer at Dock 3. That's funny. I love that. PC RPG players tend to shit on game devs tuning the UI for consoles, and it's mostly unfair. But every time I have to scroll through a list of 200 inventory items with only 6 visible at a time, instead of looking at a 10 by 20 inventory bag where I can drag and drop using a mouse, I kind of understand where the criticism is coming from. Yeah. Yeah. I hear that. It can be a little bit overwhelming, if I'm being honest with you. But it's okay. Do I really want to inspect this person's computer? I don't think so. Alright, we're gonna go straight for this side quest thing. I think it's like right up here. We rose from nothing to touch the stars, made homes on many worlds. Do not mourn what the Ket stole from us. Celebrate what still remains. All things reach their end and make way for new life to fill the void. The worlds and people we lose will return in time. Family grows forever. We dedicate this garden to those who are not here with us, but who will one day return. This place is for them. That's really cool. Leah wanted to let you know she found ice cream cones in the freezer. Hell yeah, Leah. Thank you for relaying, Alex. I'm so happy for her. I really am. Ice cream really saves the day when you're having a tough day. That's all I'm going to say about that. She said she squeaked. I love that. That's hilarious. Excitement knows no bounds. Truly. Huzzah! There you go. Oh.
Pathfinder, I'm Enro Bosan, assistant to the governor. As you can imagine, your arrival raised concerns from Aya's people.
Ice cream prevents me from screaming from anxiety. Yes. For me, that is this. This does that.
It'll take a long time to trust strangers again.
Which is why they want the Nexus to listen to them. We've set up terminals in the city so people can leave messages for your people on the Nexus.
Oh, nice.
I'd appreciate if you take a look and forward their communications to your people.
Oh, collect messages from the docks terminal, market terminal to Veton terminal, and resistance headquarters terminal. Okie dokie. Yeah, obviously I will do that, obviously. Okay. Okay, we'll just go back for this then real quick. Guys, we're doing side quests. This is not surprising to anyone, I hope. Anxious ice cream eating is greater than anxious ice cream screaming. I tend to agree with that statement. Yeah, I buy that. That's funny. Okay, terminal. I definitely just read that as anxious ice cream screaming. I'm not drunk, I swear. Citizen messages to the Nexus. Compiled log of citizen messages. Okay. Oh, I get to read them? Okay, why are you here? What impulse drove your people to cross dark space? What have you come for? Do you expect us to believe you're just explorers who want to live in peace? I think you fled something terrible. I think it might follow you here. I hope not. Which one of your species actually controls this so-called initiative? Are you even different species or just genetic constructs customized to fit different roles? Why do you all walk on two legs like us? Is it so we'd accept you? What did you look like before you crossed dark space? Yikes. These are great questions. Keep off Havarl. When I heard you were granted permission to land on Havarl, I filed a complaint with Governor Shie. That world is one of our most sacred places, and it is not for outsiders. Even the Ket keep their distance because they know we'll fight to the death to protect it. Yikes. Anyone who defiles Havarl will face consequences. Share your gifts. You built ships to travel across dark space. Show us how to make them and let us retrace your path. There are no Ket where you came from. We have a generation facing extinction, but you could help us go where the enemy won't follow. We've suffered enough. Give us hope for a better life. Oh my god, the options are to forward to Nexus unedited or edit the content and then forward it. Fuck that. Who wants to edit this shit? No, this is gold. Let's forward it. Hell yeah. But there's more. Oh, these are all the things that I read before. Why would I edit these people's, like, sincere questions? That's just dumb. Okay. There's a... Oh! Arbiter Renov.
I never thought I'd see the Moshlai again. Least of all thanks to you. Welcome to the marketplace. I am Arbiter Renov. I enforce correct conduct between merchants and customers, resolving any disputes. As the first outsider to enter the city, you are ignorant of our laws. We should change that.
Mm-hmm.
When trouble comes calling, will you be ready? Or am I armed?
The year is 2028. Game is Mass Effect 7. Drink tequila. Streamer. Let me tell you all about how much of a bitch the elusive man is. Hell yeah. That... In 2028, when that happens, I want to clip that. I want that clip saved on my YouTube channel to remember in the year 2028. I'm gonna send myself an email that's tagged "Don't open."
Who decides what happens to people who break the law?
It depends on the grievance. I settle minor offenses right here. More serious ones require a tribunal. Visit me for all your day-to-day needs.
Where I'm from, the biggest trade law is don't cheat. Is it different here?
I suspect we define cheating differently. What is unfair changes based on perspective.
I don't want to cause any trouble. How do I learn your laws?
I'll transmit a full readout. Familiarize yourself with the contents. Personal responsibility is a core foundation of our society. We expect it from everyone.
Understood.
Please visit my colleagues in the Governor's office and the Resistance headquarters. They'll teach you about our culture and what it means to walk freely among us. Your understanding is critical. It would be unfortunate if you accidentally violated our laws.
No kidding. Okay, so I have to speak to the other arbiters. That's cool. Okay. Thank you. I remember the first time I met the Moshai. It was one of the greatest moments of my life. She has done so much for our people. When the rumors began that she'd been caught by the Ket and worse killed, I lost hope for our future. You restored it. I don't care what anyone says. I believe you came to save us. Subject. Go home. This is not your galaxy. You don't belong here. Anyone who thinks you're different from the Ket is a fool. I see you for what you are, and there are more like me. Subject. None. If you come in peace and friendship, Pavua. If your hearts are filled with deceit, you will die. That is all you need to know. Cool. Pavua. My name is Vyaka. My family said I could write to you. I've never met an alien before, but I'd like to meet you. I think we can be friends. Oh. Okay. Forward unedited, obviously.
Fresh Paripo. Share them with your friends.
No thanks. Next. How do I get down there? Fuck. Heck. Okay. Alright. Let there be unity. Before the Scourge, Angara were one people. It took centuries after that disaster to find each other again, and by then we'd been divided too long. That's how the Ket were able to conquer us. The war forced us back together, but now you've upset the balance. Some don't trust you, others want you to save us. Divisions are forming. If you're really here to help, keep our people united. Pavua and Ishare, to you all. I'm writing this in my final days. I've lived a long life that now comes to its natural end. I've known great loss and pain, but also joy and hope. I think we have that in common. My fate is to leave at a turning point in history. Part of me is angry I won't see what happens next, but I've made my peace. Whatever becomes of your people, mine and the Ket will reverberate into the lives of my great-grandchildren, and that gives me strange comfort. I know there's more to this life than war and hardship, and I've seen enough to know your people understand that too. Be well, take care of each other, change life for the better. Goodbye. We wish you peace and good fortune. Don't be deceived by the posturing of Efrat Detershov and his resistance. We are not a violent people. We're scientists, inventors, artists, caretakers, and explorers. This is our home, but there is room enough for us all. We told the Ket the same thing, but they didn't listen. We hope you do. No one will read this. This message will never be read by the Pathfinder, much less reach the Nexus. We're so desperate for allies against the Ket that we're willing to make the same mistake with new aliens. This little stunt by the Governor won't change anything. We may as well be screaming into the wind. Forward unedited. Okay, last one, I think. Alright. Desperate for allies against the cat.
Ryder,
cat.
you are the subject of a detailed scan by an Angara standing nearby.
Maybe I should introduce myself. Hello there.
I'm working.
You scanned me pretty hard. That wasn't your way of saying, welcome, stranger?
I wanted to be discreet.
Noted. What's your interest in me?
You're an alien on my homeworld. Why wouldn't I be interested?
You could have asked.
Fine. Will you submit to a full spectrum analysis of your biology?
Are you looking for something specific?
We share many external similarities. I want to learn if that holds true internally.
Speaking of cat, looks like there's a major cat butt shortage on this stream recently. I know, there's no cat. I don't know if Ryan has a cat in his room right now, but they're all hiding from us. I don't know why.
You haven't even told me your name.
Danfra, biological researcher. This is my home.
You do have a cat. Oh, that's exciting.
Can't fault you for being curious.
I figured it was Reggie.
I didn't think you'd comply.
I'm full of surprises.
That you are. When we face extinction, family is our final comfort. Do you understand that?
Oh, it's Jal. Notices people glancing judgingly. Oh, don't worry. Some of my best friends are Jals. Oh, God. Ryan always has a cat nearby. It's his emotional support cat. But also, I think Ryan might be Reggie's emotional support Ryan.
I came to this galaxy with my family. I lost my father on the day I arrived.
But you still carry on his legacy. He knew that, in the end. Family is everything. Not only the one we have now, but the ones that follow us. What will your family look like in 5 generations? 10? How many of you will there be?
You're worried there'll be more of us than you.
I have 23 grandchildren. I want to know what their grandchildren will inherit. Goodbye, Pathfinder.
Okay, bye. Cool, no doubt. Alright, let's read these ones. Join our fight. You proved you can fight the Ket on Vold. The resistance doesn't impress easily. Stand with us. Together we will take this war to the enemy's home. We'll make them feel terror. We'll show them despair. We'll break the Ket, and when that's done, we'll share the rewards of victory. Are you at war with each other? We've seen members of your species act with violence, greed, and selfishness. We've found evidence of your people attacking and stealing from one another. Why do you hurt each other when only the Ket stand to gain? If our people are slow to trust you, it's because we can't understand why some of you seem determined to hurt others. Even the Ket stand united in their cause. Why don't you? Fair question. We have much to learn. I've spent my life wondering what other beings might exist. Your people are nothing like what I imagined, and I'm glad for that. I thought I was long past being surprised in life. My sons and daughters draw pictures of you and ask me all sorts of questions. They want to know everything about you, and we hope you feel the same way. There's so much we can teach each other. I believe in our future. Help arrives when you least expect it, and your arrival was unexpected. You came to Aya wounded and in need, and we didn't welcome you. You went to our other worlds and helped our people overcome terrible challenges with no promise of reward or friendship. You wouldn't do that if there wasn't a goodness at your core. You want to understand and be understood. This is the start of a great alliance. Forwarding unedited. Okay, we did that. Task complete. Yay! Okay, so we missed something here. We can do that. Okay, yeah, return the relic. Okay. We have to go in here? Yeah.
We got word from Elid.
Pathfinder, did you make it to Hervarl?
I found this Angaran helmet. Does it mean anything to you?
This is a pre-Dark Age design. Do you see the black marks? The Scourge targeted this pilot's ship. Stars, it's perfectly preserved. I can almost imagine the pilot. He must have been so afraid. I've never seen one of these intact. Do you know how rare this is? I can't even begin to repay you.
Why would the Scourge target that ship?
It must have been a remnant vessel, or maybe there's remnant tech in the helmet itself. Can you imagine? Our ancestors using the remnant. You know, Pathfinder, this gets me thinking. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't even know that helmet existed. What if that's not all we're missing? There could be a wealth of history just out of our reach. So, I'm requesting your help again.
Just tell me what I need to do.
I've led digs on every Angaran homeworld, but there are places I've missed, areas only a Pathfinder could go. There could be relics sitting untouched for centuries because no one could reach them. What I ask is this. If you ever find yourself in an area like that, you keep an eye out for artifacts.
That's it?
That's it. Keep me in mind as you explore, and bring me anything of interest.
It'd help if I knew where to look.
Any planet could contain something of potential value. My people traveled far. I know that doesn't answer your question, but just keep your eyes open for me.
You're the expert. Can't you just come with me?
I'd like to, more than anything, but I'm needed here. My predecessor trusted me to stay and carry on his work, to find answers. No matter how much I miss the adventure, I have a responsibility here.
Subnautica Below Zero is out, just saying, oh shit, that's the sequel, right? I think that's the next one in the Subnautica series. I heard it's coming out, and I heard it was good. I think Jeff was telling us that that's like somebody who was reviewing the game said that it was the second best open world exploration game, and it was second only to the original, which is kind of high praise from a reviewer, if I'm being honest, because those people are typically hard to please. That sounds so good. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll do it soon.
A few hidden relics coming up.
I don't know what I'd do without you. I'll be here if you find anything. Good luck.
Okay.
Is it normal for someone as young as you to
I
be
guess I
in
can
charge?
talk to this person.
I'm no younger than you. And you're a Pathfinder.
I kinda inherited the job.
So did I. I was apprenticed to the former curator. It was my job to bring him artifacts from other worlds. When he retired, I sort of fell into his position.
Do you miss relic hunting?
Some days, but mostly I'm happy to spend more time with each piece.
Have you always been into history?
Oh yes. When I was young, I would dig up shells and pretend they were ancient armor pieces. I've always had a big imagination. With only 14 siblings, I got lonely sometimes.
14? That's insane.
Why? How many do you have?
Just the one.
Oh, that's terrible. I'm sorry.
Imagine what she would say about an only child.
You said the helmet was touched by the Scourge? What does that mean?
I forget your people weren't around for that. When the Scourge appeared, it targeted remnant ships, broke down their technology. With the drive cores disabled...
The ships crashed.
But that may not be all. The Scourge leaves a mark on whatever it touches. If it touched this helmet...
Just the one, gang. Hell yeah. High five,
there may be
buddy.
remnant tech inside the helmet.
Or in the pilot.
Storms. I hadn't even thought of that.
Any insight you can give me on the remnant tech?
We don't know much. To our understanding, it's always been here. Stars. I would love to be the one to solve that mystery.
This is quite a place.
It feels like home to me. Sometimes I think I should move in here. But it's got a long way to go. Someday we'll fill it with relics of the past, each one telling a story. And my people will come here to learn. And to remember.
You'll get there.
With enough hard work, yes.
I'll come back when I have something.
Stars guide your travels.
Okay. Saving the game. Because real quick, I just have to pee. I'll be back, I promise. But it's gotta be done. Because otherwise I will explode and that's no fun for anyone. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna run a quick ad and I will be back in just a minute. Okay, I'm back. I hate that I had no problem distinguishing between different Turian characters in ME 1 to 3, but I haven't played Andromeda and can't tell one Angaran from another. It's true. But I actually do think, like, I've noticed everyone other than the humans and the Krogan, like, all of the Asari have very similar facial features. And I don't know why. And I feel like the Angaran are sort of similar as well, except for like Jal is very different from the rest. But yeah, it's kind of rough. It's kind of rough. It could also be because I'm drunk. Who knows? All right, back to the game. Like I promised. Okay, what are we doing? We'll go back for that later. We'll speak to this person then. Okay. Oh, I can't go through that door. Okay. Fast travel unlocked. Nice. The fuck was that? That was a lot.
Heard you were coming. I prepared a datapad on our laws regarding war. Learn them.
The Asari all had distinctive skin features in the original trilogy, yes. In this one, it doesn't feel like that exists. But maybe it's just because it's not, like all of the people that aren't, like, the main characters all have very similar facial features. And I wonder if that's just because they, like, you know, made them generic, which is kind of sucky. But on the proper conduct of war against the Ket. Though we face an enemy that will not stop until our entire civilization ceases to exist, it's important that we not abandon the principles of basic morality. The Ket must be defeated, but not at any cost. It won't matter if our future generations can live without fear of death or enslavement if that freedom was achieved through genocide or other barbaric crimes. Page 1 of 241. Okay. Next. Just running around talking to people, you know, no big deal. Dude, with the sounds. Wait, is that? It's Drac and Liam. That's funny. Okay. We go this way or? Like what? Maybe punch some journalists? Okay. Easy peasy. I think it's gotta be like up here, right? Yeah, it's gonna be in here. Okay. Governor's office.
Arbiter Renav told me to expect you. I prepared a datapad detailing our laws. Read it fully.
Okay. As defined by the first founders of Aya, this world and all who live on it agree to abide by the laws, customs, and regulations of a civilized society that has existed for centuries on other worlds. These rules of conduct ensure a voice for each family within our society and gives them certain inviolable rights. Page 1 of 5,900. Yikes. That's a big yikes. Okay. I think we've done everything on Aya except for this. Page 1 of 5,983. Ah, an EULA. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Can I fast travel here? No. Okay. Go this way. No. Go this way. So I guess we'll do the thing that's on Aya, the last thing. Maybe that'll mean fighting. We'll get to do some fighting before we end our stream. Whee! What's that? Oh, it's just like join the resistance sort of like propaganda stuff. All right, let's go. Let's do it. Goodness. I'm so tired today for some reason. I got a lot of sun today. Lindsay, trigger finger twitching, maybe some fighting. Mass Effect Andromeda. We don't do that here.
Haven't brought anyone here in over 20 years. There's always been an active display for Aya, but we could never affect it.
Let's see what we can do. Sam?
Yes, this is new. Is it similar to the vault on Eos? Tell me, what are you seeing?
If I'm seeing what I think I'm seeing, I've got goosebumps. Tell me, what do you see?
The vaults. They're a network, as you discovered. However...
They're not connected to each other, but to this place.
This image was on a relic the Archon showed me. He called it Meridian. And it looks like Aya's vault is the only one that's fully connected to it.
And it's terraforming, doing what it was meant to do.
The vault on Eos is also present, but changed. Our interfacing with it has affected its connection.
What do you think, Professor?
I think that Meridian is the control center for all the vaults.
This discovery might just change everything. If we can get to Meridian, maybe we can turn everything on from there. Make Helios live.
Wait, Ryder. The Archon knows where it is. He's already been there.
What? Where? Meridian?
Of course. That's why he tortured me. He thought I could help him use it.
Because he can't. Meridian is my people's best chance for survival. We have to take it from him.
Agreed. Such power in the hands of such evil could mean the end of your people, and mine.
No one is safe as long as he's on this hunt. I'm going to shut it down. For all our sakes.
Hell yeah. Get pumped. Get wrecked, Archon. We're gonna murder you. Someday.
You're going to need that relic I saw. The Resistance might have intel on the whereabouts of Archon's ship. I'll talk to Ephra and secure his full cooperation. Meet me there.
Tuxedo mask pointing at butterfly meme. Wait, is that Jal? Fuck. No, that is the Moshai. Moshai. Mochi? Moshai. Moshai. Fuck. Can I fast travel? I can fast travel here? Yeah. Let's go! Main quest hype, I think. Yeah.
I deserve to be told. You had no right to keep it secret from me.
It's an ongoing investigation. I meant no disrespect.
Did Jal know?
Of course not. Neither did the human.
I could have kept Sam to myself, you know.
This is different. Not your business.
It is now. We need to find the Ket command ship. Tell her the truth about my capture.
Moshai, please.
It may be our only route to the Archon.
One of my men helped the Ket take her. A resistance commander named Venturev.
One of your own gave her to the Archon? No wonder you hushed it up.
This isn't about hiding the truth.
I'm working to capture him. Make him answer for what he did.
You know where he is?
Kadara
Scar dude, finally a facial feature that's distinctive.
You can't trust anyone there. They deserted our cause, our people.
And now they're ruled by exiles from your galaxy.
Ven may know how to find the Archon and his ship. We can't leave this to a pack of renegades and outlaws.
Somehow I don't think Scarman will live long. I don't know, man. I have no idea. All of these people seem like they'll live forever until they don't.
I'm a little new to the galaxy. Where did Ven go exactly?
I thought Samara would
Kadara Port
live.
is a trading outpost.
So.
We abandoned it when the Ket invaded.
Some of us went back. Deserters, scavengers. They don't support Aya.
How did exiles from the Nexus wind up there?
Bad luck for everyone.
I need the relic that leads to Meridian, and I can handle my people. Let me do this.
I don't like it.
I don't care.
I don't care. The Pathfinder is right.
Transmit my files
I love
on
when that
Kadara
happens.
Port to your ship.
Our traitor could have useful information. We need him alive.
That's up to him.
Be safe, Pathfinder. As for you, Ephra, we're not done.
Oh shit. You're in trouble. Ooh. Oh, I just earned an achievement that says almost there. Don't know what it means. But like, cool. Okay, let's see. Did we get any new pop-up things? Yes, we did. Okay, let's go there. So can we fast travel here? Wow, streamer, you really harbored a thing for Samara, didn't you? I did! I loved her! I wanted her to live! She was super cool and super tortured. And I tried to get Miranda killed instead, and they were like, nah. Nah, we're not doing that. Fuck that. Fuck that! They're dead to me. I'm really mad about it, is all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And I really thought I could woo Tali, but apparently that's not allowed. And not as FemShep anyway.
Director Tan, good news. The Angara opened an embassy for us on Aya.
That is a surprise. What are their expectations?
They survived the Scourge and the Ket and rebuilt their civilization. Don't forget it.
Appeal to their pride. Sensible. I will gather envoys and send them to Aya. Thank you, Pathfinder. We'll take it from here.
Okay. Alright. Let's see. Okay. But I guess it's her choice, so it's okay. Yeah. I'm not crying, you're crying. Sad face. Listen. When I play the Legendary Edition, we will do all of the fucking Normandy upgrades. We will keep everyone possible alive. That is... I promise.
You are
Oh my god.
not even 300 years old and fussing at us like a matriarch.
Dude, they're arguing. I love that shit. Okay, let's see if we can do this. I think I bought enough aluminum. Hell yeah! Done. Okay, so now we gotta go find Liam. She says as she Googles how to keep everyone alive, but also eject Miranda out the airlock. I mean, you said it. I didn't. I didn't say it. You said it. I didn't say it. You did. I didn't do it. I didn't say it. is all I'm saying. Yoink. Okay. How do I get to Liam? Okay, that's Lexi. She's in a different spot than normal, so I feel like that's important. Yeah.
Ah, Ryder. Sorry for the mess.
Who's your friend?
An exalted cat. I called Jarl to show him. Ah, there he is. Jarl, look at this. There's nothing Angara inside.
Jarl!
The physical can be deceiving.
I've run hundreds of tests. Only traces of the Angara genome remain. The exalted are Ket.
There must be a way to fix them.
Anything's possible. We just have to keep trying.
Even from mistakes, we can learn. Thank you, Ryder.
What?
Jarl needs to accept that exaltation is permanent. You're making his grief worse.
The exalted are cat. Fuck.
I didn't think about it like that.
Because you see him as a friend, not a patient. That's why I'm here. To observe and treat. Jarl is part of this crew. His welfare is my responsibility.
I know this job was a surprise, but you've really stepped up. And look, you got your cat sample.
Their bodies are unlike anything I've seen. Centuries of gene stealing, crafted evolution. It's horrible, of course, but also fascinating.
Glad you're settling in.
Sink or swim, right? I should probably clean this up before it starts to smell.
So that. Oh no, Lindsay Ryan, your domicile has been infiltrated by the cat too. Fuck.
There will be. But maybe not right now.
Pathfinder, you have new email.
Oh, nice. New email. Hell yeah.
There's always more to say and to learn, isn't there?
Can I ask you a few more questions?
Of course. If I can answer them, I will.
Do Angara plan their futures?
One of the cat might just be snuggling your husband right now. Oh no!
Plan and dream in the same question.
I think Reggie has moved on, but I think he's still in the room.
You meant to do that. Angara thirst for now. We don't strive to make the future better. We strive because the present is lacking.
Did you always want to be a fighter? Did you study anything particular in school?
No. I don't like to talk about it. But I'm not a fighter. Not really. The Ket occupation creates chaos. So our education is chaotic. I'm not really anything. But that's an excuse. The truth is, I don't know what I want. Yet. For my life. At my age. I hope being here will inspire me.
Can you tell me about your family? Assuming you have one.
Sit down. This will take time. Is someone bringing us snacks and drinks?
Whoa, your family's that big?
I have one true mother, Sahuna, and more than 5 additional mothers, and many, many, many siblings, and cousins, all raised together. Our families constantly change and evolve. Relationships come and they go. My father is gone, taken, or killed by the Ket. We never found his body.
Is someone bringing us snacks? Big cat energy. Nice.
I'm sorry about that, Jal. I understand. I just lost my dad.
Something in common between aliens, then. We are fatherless, yet we fight on. Anything else you want to ask?
Nah, that's enough, thanks.
Well, enough about that.
Gotta
I'll see you
go!
later, Joel.
Stay strong and clear.
Where is Liam? I have to give him this armor or whatever. Okay. Where is he on the map? Jal, Lexi, Sam, Cora, Liam. Okay. I gotta go there. There we go. Let me select him this time. That's weird.
Now, exaltation. The cat just...
Liam, I signed off on that project.
That's great, Pathfinder. Jal Maldarov, we got our gear.
Costa? Ryder?
What? I feel like I'm about to find out. And I really want to say this right now. Is that bad? I'm doing it.
Is this show for my benefit? Because I'm benefiting.
Just convenience.
I gotta go. I gotta go.
You ready to go?
Go.
Right. The pattern on your pauldron?
Family honorific.
Can I wear the poncho?
It's a Rofshin. And no.
Why? Is it religious?
Wait, what?
It's personal. You're not allowed.
Because of status or species?
Maybe it's both.
Do all humans look alike?
Some of you sound alike.
She says as she looks very awkwardly away. Yep.
I thought this was about armor. Are you deliberately trying to offend Jal?
Of course he is.
That's the point. Asking stuff diplomats leave out. Armor for answers.
My turn was earlier. Nexus info packets leave a lot out.
Why are there two Jals?
I am sorry.
That was weird, right? There were two.
You weaseling Adi.
Nevertheless. Ryder?
Why am I getting hazed? Yeah, we're doing it. We're fucking doing it.
You better have a good reason for this.
I do. And we were clear. Jal was in from the start.
Did I say put the shirt on?
Oh, we were shit-talking. Except we couldn't. We didn't know enough about each other to dig in.
Yikes.
If we don't know what's insulting or awful, we might accidentally trip on it. Makes talking dangerous. So now we know. And maybe that's enough for a couple of hotheads not to make a mess out there. Unless we want to. Good enough reason?
Okay, I kind of get the intent. No harm, no foul.
If Jar was offended, I'd be on the floor. I'll take that kind of honest any day. We have a lot to learn. That's part of what our team is for. Better now than when people's lives are on the line.
I'm having an existential crisis. Why is he doing that? why is he just sitting there?
Tev Uni. A home on Vold. Sort of. Still feels good though.
Okay.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
I'd like... I'd say goodnight at this point, but I'd just dream of Jaw's butt on infinite repeat, so I guess I'm never sleeping ever again. That was so strange. Like, did they have to do that naked? Is, like, am I... Like, I mean... I'm cool with it. I just want to know, like, why I had to be included in it, you know? Like, not sure.
That vault on Aya was so...
Not sure.
Gorgeous. So alive. And Meridian might be the key to the others.
No wonder the Archon wants to control it. Like everything in Helios.
Any more Commando war stories?
Always liked Janae. She was only 200, and with me around, she wasn't the kid anymore. She was a biotic protege. I once saw her yank an AA gun right off its housing. Crushed a gang of slavers with it.
Ouch.
They didn't feel it for long. Janae was a good friend. Maybe she still is back there. Won't be a kid now, though.
I mean, yeah, you're right, Demi. It was a nice butt. But also, why? Like,
see you later,
I
Cora.
get what they were trying to explain. But also, what? I just don't understand why we couldn't have done that clothed, is all I'm asking. Okay, we should pick what we're gonna do next. Oh my gosh, we have so many things. Okay, Helios assignments. We have a new thing on Aya. Oh, no. This is search for... Yeah, search the planets. So that's not really on Aya. That's just a thing that we discovered while we were on Aya. Like a task that was there. So this is still on hold. We have to go to... Oh, we have to find a plant on Aya for Suvi. I wish we could get Fracas's unique perspective on the topic at hand. I wholeheartedly agree, but I think Fracas is avoiding the Andromeda streams because he doesn't want to get spoiled because he is planning to play it. But if you pop in tomorrow, because we won't be playing Andromeda, you might be able to see him. I don't know what his Sunday nights look like, but...
So, Callow, who's that woman?
We can just send him a clip. That's what you should do. Send him a clip and be like, hey, I'd like to get your perspective on this. Thank you so much.
Complicated, Suvi.
I'm going to Aya to see if I can get this plant, but I also am kind of sure that I might not be able to yet. Like, we might not have discovered... Like, all of Aya might not be open to us yet. You know, if you join the Discord to meet, you could get Fracas's opinion pretty easily, I might say. Oh, there's more stuff now. Okay. Oh, is it telling me to buy stuff at the general store? Okay. So let's do this first, and then we will do that.
When you have a Pathfinder, this is a tremendous honor. I must express my admiration for all you've done. Crossing the void between galaxies, navigating the Scourge to find Aya. Incredible.
The odds were against us, that's for sure.
Yet here we are, strangers from different galaxies conversing in friendship. Extraordinary. I am Mariko Darej, Chief Voneron.
A Voneron. That's very... I don't know what.
Ah, linguistics, not my strength. I am a celestial observer, charting the movements of stars, planets, and the Scourge.
Spoiling Jaw being double cheeked up on a Saturday? I'd never do that to Fracas. Okay, I respect that.
And opportunities. But we've lost contact with several key observers. They've simply stopped. I sent a vessel to scan their last known locations, but nothing's been found. Your Tempest is highly advanced. I hoped you could aid our search.
Even Pathfinders need a good map. I'll look into it.
I knew you'd understand. I'll provide search nav points. And when I can finally reconcile our charts with fresh satellite data, I'll gladly share all we have.
Cool. Also, I'm bad for Discord, and Discord is bad for me. Trust me, it's been established before. I understand. It's all good, buddy. It's all good. We just like having you around.
Your credits are as good as anyone else's. Don't start any trouble and we're fine.
Okay.
I'll be the poster child for no trouble.
Whatever that means, it'll do.
So... this is what I want, right? That's only because y'all are the bestest. Can confirm. Okay. So now we gotta go back to the Tempest. Wait, can I just fast travel? Oh. Yeah, I can. Okay. Oh, the meat. You spoil us. Okay. Let's go do this and we'll finish movie night. Maybe. Or maybe this task will go on forever. Because I've been trying to complete movie night for weeks. Oh. My whole back just cracked. That's how I know I'm 30. My body can't be trusted to just stay attached. Okay, let's see.
Ryder, Liam's looking for you.
Okay, yeah.
I found that plant you wanted.
Great. I'll give the recipe a try when I'm off duty. I've already got ideas for how to jazz it up. And I'll keep working on Mr. I don't like movie nights here to come along.
I like them. Just not when Gil is glowering at me.
I love that these two are best friends and that he hates Gil. I absolutely am on board with that. I love that shit.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
I don't know what that means. What is AVP and why are you yelling at me about it?
This is a normal conversation.
No. This is you trying to figure me out. Categorize my flaws. Put a label on me.
My body can't be trusted to stay attached to itself? I got you, I got you. Yeah, pretty much.
Liam? You're working pretty hard.
All the time.
Never have empathized more
Started
with a
young.
streamer.
Smart little kid. Got angry a lot. Side effect of giving a shit.
Liam, what's going on?
We found that facility on Vold. Kicked them in the teeth. Great. But the Kett still what people are. Everyone should have a stake in that. So I reached out, trying to get resources moving in a real way, bridge that gap like I did with Jar. I can't get permission coming or going. The Nexus, Aya, everyone is all can't take risks with outsiders. I didn't come here so everyone could be goddamn outsiders.
You're taking on a lot, making all of Helios your problem.
It is our problem. We're not going back. We have to make it work. I wanted this. Everything new. But eventually, it has to be normal. I need something familiar. Can I show you something? Did you bring anything from the Milky Way?
Wait, why is Liam being aggressively sexy at us right now? Also, why are we using our kindergarten voice? OMG, Liam, put on something. Hello, that bonsai panda. We're currently experiencing only shirtless Liam. I'm not sure why. I could not tell you why, but we also saw Jaw's butt. Just good old picture. Thank you for hosting, Bonsai Panda. Thank you, thank you. We definitely just saw Jaw's butt, and it was very strange, but also kind of, you know. What are you gonna do?
One or two things.
All of the
weight
cheeks.
limits were real strict.
All of the cheeks.
I know.
Like all.
It's a proper petrol burner. 20th century.
I warned.
British.
Oh,
that
the
matters.
humanity.
My whole family works on it together weekends. Like those are a thing in space. Know what we did?
Why am I sitting like
Friends
that?
and Hustle set us up good. They borrowed us to transport right before I went into cryo. And me and my father and mother loaded our car into it and pointed it at Andromeda.
It's a nice gesture, but you know you won't see it again.
Oh, it's a couple million years away at standard light. The important thing is, it's coming. And always will be. I don't know what that means.
Hope all's well. We're getting weird tropical climate over here. Oh no. Yeah, we're having like, you know, it's just a normal day. It's all good. Everything's good. I've had a few glasses of wine. The weather today was great though, actually. We had a really nice day. It was like mid 60s, I think, Fahrenheit, which is warm, but not too warm, which is great. That doesn't seem feasible. Has never, ever, 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 ever been a good choice in an RPG or in a human relationship. I can agree with that to me. I was like, I'm not even going to consider that. No. Okay. Should we go for it? We have the opportunity to just go for it. I mean, he's already shirtless. He showed me somebody else's butt, which means there's already chemistry. Do we do it, chat? You can romance only one person. Follow your heart. Guys, we're gonna do it. Okay, we're gonna do it. I think we're gonna do it. Okay, we're doing it. I can't look. Oh! Oh! We did it! I can't look. I can't look. Nope. Nope. No, absolutely not. Look at it, you made this happen. I know it's a video game. I know it's not real. This girl going through the whole ship like a steam train. Hell yeah. This is the first person I've romanced. Twitch needs to make it so you can cheer other chatters. Oh god. Oh god. Oh man. And he's just like, do we just walk away? Like, do we play it cool and we just like go home? Or do we like... This clip will be played at each of child person's birthdays from age 6 to 30. No, don't do that to me. Oh my god. Do we play it cool and just leave, like, without talking? Or do we go talk to him? I don't know. I've never done the one night stand thing. I don't know. Do we just, like, do we play it cool? We just, like, walk away? And we're like, it's no big deal. Like, I don't need to, whatever. Or do we, like, go talk about our feelings? Like, how do we navigate this? How does this work? I need help from chat. I need an adult. Play it cool. Okay. All right. We're just gonna walk away. We're just walking away. Like, I thought this was a PG stream. Nope. It's not. Limps away like Quasimodo. Sorry, I'm an anarchist. I usually just shoot people in the face, not in a good way. Oh no. Oh no.
Now Giles taking it.
Not well.
I just gotta slowly move away. Oh man. Chat, I know you told me to play it cool, but I'm not cool, so I'm gonna go talk about my feelings. Hold on real quick, just real quick. I just need to... I know, I'm going back on...
Ryder, last time we talked was... That was weird, right? Not the part with you. I mean, it was all with you. Things get close on a ship like this. Things happen.
Oh no, he's doing the... We're cool, right? We're just like lost in space and it was just... You know, it was just whatever. No.
Go in space. Go in there. Can't wait. Gotta go. Space.
This is literally my worst nightmare. Defender of the Galaxy, everyone. Our very last hope. I mean, y'all signed on for this, so I don't know what you're all... I don't know what you're all surprised. Here's an important question. Did you have sexy times with Jal? I did not. I just saw his butt. That's it. I swear. God damn it. We just saw his butt and then he walked away. Okay, maybe there's hope for you yet. You know, he just showed us his butt for free. I figured that was like a one-time thing. I was gonna try to romance Cora because I like her haircut. But for free. Please no. Please no. I was gonna try to romance Cora because I thought she had a cool haircut. But then she was like, oh, like, you're not a cool Pathfinder because I wanted to be Pathfinder. And I don't do that kind of shit. I don't do that jealous shit. Okay. Like... Nully butts everywhere.
No complaints, Costa. I trust that goes both ways.
You bet it did. Make no mistake. Listen, one night was one night. I'm a big boy. I won't get clingy. That's the last thing you
Wait,
need.
what?
But I won't run either. So maybe we keep this in mind for the future. No pressure.
So he's giving me an out. I don't know how I feel about that. I gotta be honest. I feel a little let down that he wasn't completely obsessed with me from the start. We can be mature about it. Immediately disregarded. Yeah, fuck that. I'm not doing... I don't want to be mature about it. Obviously, I'm not capable of that kind of decorum. As I giggle feverishly in the corner over here.
We both have a lot going on. But, yeah, let's not close that door.
Glad to hear it. This nervousness right here, most normal I've felt since we got to Andromeda.
You're welcome.
Maybe we can spend some time off ship just doing stuff. Like visiting Aya. I've got some things I'd like your eyes on. No rush, unlike everything else.
We have a date. See? All it took was sleeping with him, and we have a date. You're welcome, chat. Now we're running out of the building. Hell yeah, let's go. We gotta hep in our step. And on that note, I finished my stream for the night. Guys, listen. Red. Ryan, really? Right now. Hold on. There. I did it. Oh, no. Oh no, streamer, your lighting seems to be kind of off. Your cheeks look extra red. I don't know what you're talking about. I've had a little wine. It's obviously the wine. No, Ryan, no. This is what terraforming is about. You have a garden and you have a... I'm dead. I'm just dead. I'm dead. I have dies from banger. Cannot. No. 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 Listen. Y'all. I can't. We're just gonna save. And my cheeks are not red. See, it's just the background. It's the lighting. It's terrible lighting. I should get that checked. I'll add some Let's Get It on sound effects for next stream. No. 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 Please no. I will disable your mod and your editor abilities. Cheers for the mayhem. Thanks, Bonsai Panda. I appreciate it. The guy she tells you not to worry about. Some dude not even capable of putting on a shirt. Smuh. What about the Legally Blonde UPS theme? I will fucking allow that. Yes, put that shit in here. Yes, I will. Yes, make it happen. Make it so. Bippity boppity, whatever. Make it happen. That's probably copyrighted, but it might not be long enough to be worried about, right? I don't think it's long enough to be worrisome, right? Dang, Lindsay just went full Picard there. Make it so. Make it happen. Yeah. I did it. Also, who DMCA's random Broadway instrumentals? For real. Who does that? Who does that? They can't even keep full videos of Broadway shows off YouTube. They're not gonna DMCA me for that shit. Guys. This has been chaotic, but it's also been a blast. Thank you for tuning in to my first foray into romancing an NPC in Mass Effect. And it went well. This is the first time I wasn't completely rejected. So, you know, it's all that practice I put in being awkward AF in the trilogy. And you picked him. Listen, he's super cool. He's super cool. And he's a nice guy. I could do worse. Who would you have picked to meet? I'm willing to listen to other people's opinions because it will not sway me. I'm in love. I feel like Vetra's pretty cool. Jal is sort of weird. I can't... He's like sort of too nice. If that makes any sense. Vetra could be cool, but I don't know. I don't know if that would be available if as a female writer. I don't know. PB for a one night fling. You're right. You're so right. But she'd be chaos. I don't know, man. Oh no, I meant there are plenty of choices in the original trilogy. That's right. That's true. I tried for... Apparently this is totally normal, but I tried to romance Garrus and Tolly. Hey, Lindsay, just wanted to pop in and say dual LED looks great on your stream. Thanks again for supporting our small biz. Thank you so much, LED guy. Welcome in, and thank you so much for following. I really appreciate it. And yeah, we got some cool stuff going on. Some cool stuff. Welcome in, welcome in. Sorry, we're just about wrapping up, but thank you for popping in to say hello. I appreciate it. We're just talking about awkward things on our channel right now. Totally fine. Everything's fine. Tolly doesn't swing that way. Unlucky. I know. No problem. Looks awesome. Cool. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, I just got this my Twitch handle in a like LED strip. I got that for my birthday. My birthday celebration was a couple of days ago, and my in-laws got that for me at the pushing of my husband because he knew I would like it. It looks awesome, and I heckin' love it. Thank you so much. It is so cool. It is absolutely fucking brilliant. I love it. And I can change the colors from right here. Oh shoot, happy belated. Thank you. Yeah, it was a very cool gift, and now I get to change the colors whenever I want. I changed it to red to match the mood lighting. Ooh, I just accidentally did only one of them. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I can change the colors on a whim, and it's awesome. Y'all, give some love to that LED guy. That is who made that. It's super cool. Super cool. Oh yeah, I can do that now. I have emotes. It's so strange. It's so strange. There we go. I did it. I'm not good. Thank you so much. Have a great night or day or whenever it is for you. But yeah, everybody, so that's gonna be it for me tonight. Thank you for hanging out with me for the chaos that was whatever that just was. More chaos tomorrow, but we will be playing The Last of Us tomorrow night. Not a first playthrough, but it should be good. So if you're interested in seeing the game or just, want to hang out, come by 7:30 p.m. Eastern and I will be here. Have a good night. Take care, and I will see you next time. Bye, everybody.